Title: Emotional Attachment Style and Ambiguous Relationships, Psychology of Love. Introduction. There are relationships where two people are so close that everyone thinks they are a couple. They text every day, care for each other, stay together when sad. But strangely, no one dares to name that relationship. When someone asks, "So what are you two to each other?" the answer is often just a forced smile or a deflecting remark. That is what people call a nameless relationship, where two people are close but do not belong to each other. And sometimes silence speaks more than words. So why do two people have feelings, but still keep everything so ambiguous? Part 1. Why are feelings not named? In many cases, it's not because they don't have feelings, but because of fear. Some fear that when naming the relationship, everything will change. Feelings that were originally gentle may become heavier. Some fear commitment. They like closeness, but still want to keep their life as free as before. And sometimes, ambiguity arises because one person loves more than the other. The one who loves more doesn't dare to ask, afraid that if they do, the answer will hurt them. The one who loves less doesn't want to be clear, because being clear means having to choose. So both remain in a state of uncertain emotions. Part 2. The true psychology behind ambiguity. In the psychology of love, people are sometimes very contradictory. We like the feeling of being cared for by someone, like having someone to text every night, like knowing that we are not alone. But at the same time, there is a fear of commitment. Because when a relationship becomes clear, we have to accept responsibility. We have to choose that person instead of other possibilities in life. So many people unconsciously keep the relationship in an ambiguous state, not moving forward, but also not leaving. They hold on to each other as a safe option, not official lovers, but also not wanting to lose each other. And so both stay in a familiar feeling, but unclear. Part 3. The price of an ambiguous relationship. At first, an ambiguous relationship can make people feel comfortable. No pressure, no responsibility, no need for too many explanations. But over time, its price begins to show. First is time. You spend many months and days on a relationship without definition. Then comes self-esteem. When sometimes you start to ask yourself, why am I always here, but never truly chosen? And the hardest thing is one day looking back, you may realize you have given so much emotion to something that never truly belonged to you. Conclusion. Ambiguity in feelings does not always stem from cruelty. Sometimes it is simply the result of fear of commitment and emotions that are not yet clear enough. But if a relationship always has to exist in silence more than in words, and you constantly have to pretend not to know where you stand, maybe it's time to ask yourself one thing. Are you in love, or just holding on to something that doesn't belong to you? Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue exploring the deepest truths in the psychology of love.